Welcome back to Off-Label Veterinary News, your source for commentary on animals, medicine, and practice life. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. Let's jump in to some of the stories you might have missed. Barbra Streisand clones her dog. News broke this week that Barbra Streisand had her beloved Samantha dog cloned last year. Streisand used the company Viagen at a cost of $50,000 to clone her dog. Viagen promises to clone a dog for $50,000 and a cat for $25,000. Streisand points out that while the dogs may look like her beloved Samantha, they seem to have their own personalities. Streisand has come under fire from animal rights groups and animal shelters. What do you think about cloning pets? Dog returned to owner after she couldn't pay $8,000 veterinary bill. A Canadian dog owner had to sign over ownership of her dog to a Canadian emergency clinic after she couldn't pay an $8,000 surgery bill. The dog had recently been spayed and developed a surgical complication. When the owner rushed her dog to the animal emergency clinic, she was told the bill would be approximately $8,000. Distraught that she was unable to pay the bill, the owner signed over ownership to the veterinary clinic. The next day, her family was devastated at the news, and she immediately regretted her decision. She claims to have contacted the emergency clinic to try to work out a payment deal to no avail. The dog's owner turned to a local television news station who investigated her report. After the journalist informed the veterinary clinic that they were going to be reporting on this story, the emergency clinic relinquished the dog and erased the bill. Not long ago, I ran a commentary on this channel titled, "Why Don't Veterinarians Treat Animals for Free?" that discussed this exact dilemma. Should veterinarians force owners to relinquish their pets if they're unable to pay? This story from Canada reinforces the importance of this topic and why we need better payment options for pet owners. Off-labelers, what do you think about veterinary hospitals taking ownership of animals when the owner can't afford to pay? Raw pet food recalled due to alleged death of kitten. Blue Ridge Beef, a raw pet food company based out of Georgia, recently recalled their kitten grind raw pet food after consumer complaints and one confirmed death from salmonella poisoning. Testing conducted by the FDA found both salmonella and listeria present in the recalled lots of raw food. I encourage veterinary professionals to sign up for FDA alerts on pet food recalls such as these. New Mexico governor vetoes spay-neuter bill. New Mexico Governor Susana Martinez recently vetoed a bill that would have provided additional funding for spay-neuter programs in her state. The bipartisan legislation imposed a $100 per pet food label tax for pet food manufacturers that would raise approximately $1.3 million in the state to be used for spay-neuter programs. Critics of the bill claimed that pet food manufacturers would raise prices of pet foods, while supporters stated that the $100 per label was insignificant and would not have impact on prices. To me, this was a small price to pay to help save lives and spay and neuter as many dogs and cats as possible. $1.3 million could go a long way towards helping needy animal shelters and underfunded spay-neuter programs. Express Scripts enters the veterinary prescription drug market. Express Scripts, one of the nation's largest pharmacy benefit managers, announced that it would be entering into the pet prescription market. Express Scripts said pet owners were already spending nearly $8 billion a year on their pet's medication, and this discount program could serve 10 to 20 million of its customers. The program is called Inside RX Pets and claims to save pet owners 75% on generic drugs and 15% on name brand. Express Scripts CEO Tim Wentworth said, "I'm not going to suggest the tail is going to wag the dog, but pets could really be interesting. And by interesting, I think he means profitable." Twitch gamer claims she killed a client's dog. Popular Twitch gamer Simone Aqua Scott claimed recently in a live stream interview that she intentionally killed a client's dog because she didn't like the owner.
What's the worst thing you've ever done to somebody?
Well, I used to work as a veterinary technician, so I once killed someone's dog on purpose, and I
glow on purpose?
Yeah, but no one knew because
Oh my
professional.
God.
But
Oh no! Oh my God, that's really bad. I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that.
Scott goes on in the interview to justify her actions by claiming that the dog's owner was a really bad person. I'll include links to a recording of the interview and news coverage of this story in the show description. What do you think, off-labelers? What the has the world come to? Even joking about intentionally killing someone's animal is unacceptable. I truly hope that Scott was joking and will retract her statements publicly. Well, that's it for another edition of Off-Label Veterinary News. If you like content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so you'll be notified as soon as content like this drops on your internet doorstep. Until next time, keep living that off-label life. Bye!